Most people think they're doing fine financially, but when you actually break it down and you kind of you go through the wealth levels, most people actually fall behind. They're a little bit below what they actually think they are. So in this video, we'll break down every single level from broke to wealthy, and then you'll know exactly where you land. So let's read up here. So people, when they say middle class or I'm doing well or whatever, nobody really defines it. So like I said, in this video, we'll do the real breakdown, and we'll define it, and based on how actually uh, life is, how people live. So level one, we'll call it broke. Okay, broke is a joke. Paycheck to paycheck, no savings, emergency. If there's any emergency, really, it's credit card for sure, or you just don't do it, and like your lifestyle just kind of takes a toll. Um, Not investing whatsoever, not a penny. Income really doesn't matter. It's a lifestyle problem at this point. Um, I would say, let me see. I think a lot more people are here than they think they are. I think I think people are a lot of people think they're in level two, but in reality they are broke. But let's see what level two is, which I named it surviving. So um, this one feels like you're doing okay. You got maybe small savings, like a little 401k on the side potentially. Maybe you're even paying debt down, and every month you're kind of like, hey, I'm paying down my credit cards or my student loans or whatever. Um, but if income stops, like life just stops, and it's like you need something, like you're Uber driving or you doing something. Okay, you're still trading time for money here, but you're a little bit better than just the broke, because you're potentially paying down some debt, and you can see like a $20,000 401k, and you're like, hey, I'm doing great. So great depends on your age, obviously, and how much have you been contributing. You can check out my other videos on wealth and income so you see where you kind of stack. And this is not for comparison. Like, please don't care about that. You need to know so then later on, once you reach the retiring level or whatever age, really, like you need to know that you'll be okay financially later, not to compare to somebody else. This is You need to take care of you instead of like comparing yourself. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, okay, you have $10 million at 30. Like, okay, I mean, you're fine, but it's still, you may have other problems. I'm just saying financially, um, don't take these videos as in like um, a negative or a positive, just as a neutral thing. Like, hey, this is the number that I need personally. Some other people may need less. Some people may need more. So that's the reason for these videos, so you can be fine later on. You actually have a plan, because a lot of times people don't have a plan, and then they reach 50 or 55 or whatever, and they're scrambling, they're crazy, they're going like, what do I do? Anyways, that's level two, surviving. Okay, level three, I named it comfortable. um, Bills are handled for the most, like, I mean, bills are handled. On level two, bills are handled for the most part. This one is, you're good. Bills are handled. You're investing a bit. Okay, maybe you have a Roth IRA. Maybe you have a brokerage on the side for like any extra money, 529 for the kids or whatever. There's a little bit of breathing room. Maybe you have an emergency fund. It feels good. Okay, you're not super like, hey, my tire breaks, I'm screwed. You have the money for it. Even if you pay with a credit card, you can pay off your credit card every month. Okay. Now, the cons here that you're still job dependent. So this is kind of like a tricky, this comfortable level three is tricky, because like you still are, like I said, you're depending on your job. So most people get stuck here. They're comfortable. They don't really, they're afraid to like go do something else, because it's like, oh, I can't, like, this is the paycheck that I want and have a pretty good lifestyle. So like, I don't want to get rid of that. So they never like actually get ahead. Um, because you feel like you've kind of made it and you can kind of see the horizon. But I mean, it's 2026. What is it? It's end of April 2026. Lots of layoffs, especially white collar. So this is where you get laid off and your lifestyle kind of stops. So you got to be careful. You got to diversify. It's not having a W-2 job is cool until you don't. So this is a very tricky level. Okay, so let's go to level 4, which is the wealthy level. Then level 5 is like ultra wealthy. We're not even going to touch on that. That's like generational wealth. Nobody cares about that. That's outlier. But level 4, wealthy, assets are producing income. So whether you have stocks or real estate, or any type of investment that's either paying you every month or you're reinvesting the dividends or whatever, money really kind of comes in without you working. That's the whole Warren Buffett thing. If you can't find something that pays you while you sleep, then you'll work forever type of deal. So this level 4 wealthy, that's when rental properties and potentially a couple mil in the later on, obviously a couple mil in the stock market, you can do the 4 or 5% rule. It's been going, that's what I've been hearing. So like it's a 4%. It's always been the 4%, but now apparently it's 4.7. So that's good, I guess. And then you probably won't run out of money after 30 years. So that's good. Since we're living forever nowadays, right? Anyways, you don't really need to work anymore. You kind of choose to. And let's see here. It's not about having $1 million. It's about income without your time. This is key. Okay, so you can actually start doing other things that you like, and you could potentially even make more money just because you love what you're doing. This is a great level to be at, and I think everybody should strive to get here. And this is why I do these videos, because you can do this at an earlier age than like 65, for example. If you look at the 3 levels, and I talk about this all the time: housing, transportation, and food. And the biggest lever here is the housing aspect, where you could house hack, and you can look at my house hack videos. Or if you don't want to house hack, you can keep doing the whole job situation, promotions, keep stacking away, and keep living the same lifestyle and not increasing it every time you get a promotion or whatever. You know, I'm doing these videos because, you know, I've been at different levels. I've been at every single. I don't know about the wealthy part. I'm probably at like the comfortable stage. I'm kind of going to the 4th one, because we do have rental properties. We have stocks that eventually will help us out. So it's not income. This is the biggest thing that I want to talk about. It's not really the income part, because anybody that's making really good money can still be in stage 1 broke, okay? Because they spent it all, paycheck to paycheck, not investing at all, and you're still qualifying for that level 1 broke as a joke, okay? Shameless plug here, I am a real estate agent, and that's why I'm not at level 4 yet. I'm a real estate agent, and it's basically my job. I'm here in Raleigh, North Carolina. So if you're buying here in this market, I got you. Send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll help you out. And if you're buying anywhere else in the United States, also hit me up. I'll connect you to a great agent. And about the house hacking part, or any real estate question, really, I'm happy to answer it. I mean, it's for free. You don't have to call anybody. You don't have to get a consultation with anybody. I'm happy to answer it. And my hope is the more value I bring, this channel gets monetized, and then also I can refer you to an agent somewhere else, and then I'll get some type of referral from it. So use me as an asset, and it'll be better for your life, I guess. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an agent, real estate agent. I do Airbnb. I do midterm rentals, long-term rentals, so you can talk to me about anything real estate related. So let me see here. I think that's about it. That's what I had. So I'll see you guys on the next one. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. And I'll see you next Tuesday or Monday.